Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to introduce you to the lovely Sanet Thomson. She's an international life and neuro coach. She has previous experience working nationally and internationally as an accountant, as well as extensive pharmaceutical expertise. She has a passion with working with people. She loves helping people break free from limitations from the past and to flourish in their future. So Sanet Thomson will be sharing the person in the mirror.
Have you ever looked at somebody standing on the other side of the road or met somebody for the first time and immediately disliked that person? Where did that feeling come from? And who did that person remind you of? Was it a teacher who maybe disregarded you at school? Or maybe a friend that disappointed you? Maybe a romantic interest that deceived you? I sometimes find myself even looking at them in the mirror and ask the question, who am I? And what has happened to me? I used to be able to look at myself in the mirror and be confident in every little crease and pimple on my face, and even smile as I walk away from the mirror and know that I had it. I can conquer the world. But something has changed. Something deep inside of me has changed. And where did that all start? I remember being a 30-year-old accountant standing in front of the board of directors in London. With my limited English, I looked across the room at all the Oxford and Cambridge graduates and started speaking. I nailed it. I had the confidence and the respect of my peers. But now, I am a 50-something-year-old ex-accountant with baggage. The bags of my divorce. The bags of having to start all over in a town where I knew nobody. The deception of people. And most of all, the disillusionment of an organization that proclaimed to be loving and caring shook me to my core when I saw through the veil of their deception. These are all bags that I dragged behind me in a pile of dust, and has taken a little of my confidence year by year. But how will I be that confident person standing in front of the board of directors again, or smile as I walk away from the mirror? The answer for me came during COVID. As for many of us, so many things changed in our lives, and I had to answer some of life's very big questions. A friend of mine started a neuro coaching course, and she needed a guinea pig to help her through her course, and I was just too eager to participate. What else was there to do when we were all being held captive in our own environment anyway? 6 weeks of intense work brought me to answers, and especially the answer to the question, who is the person standing on the other side of the road? For me, it was a lady that caused a crash on a bicycle for my husband and I. I had to have facial reconstruction surgery and had such bad concussion that I couldn't even remember what happened yesterday. I was furious. I was so angry at her, and I could not move on with my life. She never even asked me if I was okay. After my neuro coaching course, I actually came to a place of forgiveness and understanding that she was just functioning out of her own pride and her own insecurities, and I could move on with my life. It made me want to help other people find out who the person on the other side of the road was for them. So I started a neuro coaching course. and the question, what is neurocoaching, became the most asked question in my life for the next few years. So what is neurocoaching? Let me tell you about Kiara. I had to change her identity to protect her from the rest of the world. So she is a 27-year-old girl that's had so much trauma in her life that she procrastinated with everything. It made her dysfunction in such a bad way that she couldn't even have enough energy to live. After doing the neurocoaching course, we found out that her cause of procrastination was shame. Something that happened to her 10 years ago brought her to a place where she didn't want to live in. As we dealt with her story, she had so much energy that she actually started her own business. Then there was Darren. Darren is a father of 2. He could not connect with anyone in his family. The person on the other side of the road for him was his father. His childhood trauma made him push anyone that would get close to him away from him. And as we dealt with his stories, he could forgive his father and get rid of the anger and resentment that he felt and become the father that he was meant to be. So if we have to explore what neurocoaching has done for me, it has given me clarity. Clarity to know who the person is that's standing in the mirror and even smile as I walk away from it. Confidence to know who the person on the other side of the road is. And that person that made me feel so insecure, I actually want to be friends with. But most of all, it has given me creativity to pick up the breadcrumbs as life puts it in front of me and explore every breadcrumb, because you never know what experience you might get or who you might meet. So those are my 3 C's that has given me confidence, clarity, and creativity. And my name is Sanet Thomson. How can I help you to smile at the person in your mirror?